Hey everybody, it's Cameron over at WeStock. I'm ecstatic today to walk you through our brand new dashboard. This is going to be very high level, just kind of walking through where everything's at, new features, new capabilities, how to best utilize the dashboard. If you have any questions, if you want to dive into your brand specific dashboard, please do reach out to Matt or Brittany on the team, and they'd be happy to schedule some time to walk you through specifics and how to best utilize this new dashboard for your brand. Without any further delay, let's dive in and go through some of the exciting updates. So the biggest thing is when you log in, and I'm using WeStock Waffles here, the big shift for us is about total audience growth, right? So when your first step with WeStock is going to be to upload your audience, whether that's your Klaviyo audience, your Shopify audience, your email audience, that's going to be step one. And so we're going to want to understand, okay, that's your core audience. How much has your audience grown since using WeStock? So you'll be able to see here, just in a snapshot, what that growth looks like over the last month, how many rebate opt-ins you have, total form submissions, total requests, all of that data. And just, again, as long as those numbers are going up, we're going to be happy and you're going to be getting the results that you want. You're going to also have quick actions here kind of riddled throughout the dashboard. So here you'll be able to have quick actions here to go create a rebate, generate a link or a QR code, gather more insights, which is going to take you to our new survey builder. But these just give you really clear call to actions throughout the dashboard so that you can create a new customer acquisition tool or survey or form whenever you need it. Scrolling down here, again, you can set your time period for whatever you want, but this is going to just show you daily activity on the through all your different forms and tools that you're using. So daily audience growth, how your rebates are performing and the conversion rate there, how many requests you have coming in and what the top banners are, and then how your forms are performing and which mediums are performing best for you. You can click on any of these buttons to dive further into the details and see the data on a day-to-day basis. Now going into the audience tab. So again, as I talked about in the beginning, step one, we want to make sure you're uploading that first party data into WeStock. That's going to be your imported audience number here. And then your WeStock audience is going to be the audience that we've grown on top of that. So you're going to be able to see your average monthly growth, your total confirmed purchasers. So that's people who've bought through the rebate process, your total audience now combining those two audiences, and then your WeStock panel. So these are consumers that have also set up profiles inside of our web app, which basically allows us to engage those customers more often, create retailer specific panels for you, and have this digital sandbox where you can engage those consumers through the web app. Some more quick actions here. I think the only one I didn't cover here is your segments, which you'll be able to filter your audience through. I'll go through that in a little bit. Working with Matt and Brittany on our team is going to be critical for success, and what they're going to be really focused on is audience profiles. So the quicker we can get this to 100%, the better. So when you upload that audience, very rarely do we have the location data, the store data, the demographic data. So that's where you're going to use our customer acquisition tools so we can drill down, analyze, and really refine that customer profile and really understand who they are, where they shop, and how they're engaging with your brand. Top attribution is just going to show us the links and the sources where those customers are coming in from. We're going to be able to see geographically kind of where the density of those customers are. And then customer overlap is really fun. We have over 800 brands using the platform now. So we're going to be able to tell you kind of where your brand is overlapping with other WeStock brands that might also be interested in that product as well. So in case you want to do cross collaborations or promotions with those brands, we'd be able to facilitate that. Demand mapping is still a core tool for WeStock. Again, that audience that you upload in your store list that you upload, this is where you're going to be able to identify your opportunities, your gaps in your distribution. And your main goal with WeStock, right, is to grow your audience as you grow your store count so that you can build velocity ahead of distribution and easily engage these shoppers as you grow out your store count. So here we can see, let's say I want to understand my Northeast shoppers. I'm able to scroll down here. I can see all the total customers, at Whole Foods, see that I have 17 unique shoppers that shop at these 45 stores. I can see those 45 Whole Foods stores down below and then create that segment to engage with. We have some canned segments here that are going to be pre-saved for you that your customers will automatically fall into. And then if you save any of those segments from your demand mapping tab, they'll populate here as well. You'll have all the profiles of those customers. And then if you ever need to add to that audience list, you can import a CSV here. You can import with Klaviyo here. And then you can see that import history of those previous contexts here as well. Diving into rebates, this is a kind of a dummy brand that I'm using right now. So I don't have any actual rebate data in there. But your rebate data is going to really mirror kind of what the legacy dashboard had in there. You're going to be able to see all the data that's pertinent to you about your rebate, and then download the contacts and export to Klaviyo from there as well. Diving into forms. So this is something I'm extremely excited about. I know now, actually, we have the best survey tool in CPG. And I'm very excited for brands to be using our survey tool and to be working with our insights manager on a day-to-day basis. You'll see here I've created some other kind of test surveys. I'm going to dive into this one. You can edit that survey and add any questions here. You're going to always have 2 questions that come standard on any survey. So do you intend to purchase our product again in the future? And have you purchased our brand before? The reason why is we want to show intent to buy the product again in the future, but we also want to show that this is a net new customer. These 2 questions act as anchors in our survey to better understand who that shopper is, but also to ensure we're getting you through to who your core customer is. Whether it's our rebates or our surveys or our request forms, we want to ensure we're getting you to that right customer. So I'm going to save this. You can view that survey in the web app. Again, you can customize this however you want to fit your brand. And then the consumer can anonymously fill this out, or they can enter in their information. All of that data is going to be populating down here. So no more us creating the reports for you off of that CSV. You can download all the data yourself. You can splice out all the results, and all that information will be down here. Again, this is just some dummy data we uploaded here, but really excited to dive into the surveys. Please do schedule time with Matt or Aaron or Brittany on our team, and we'd be happy to set you up with a new survey. These are really also impactful when you attach it to a rebate as well. These links are going to be where you can create and customize all of your links to track everything. So I've already created one here. If I wanted to create a new one, I basically go to create. I can link it to a custom form, a rebate, a feedback form, a request form. Again, you can see here I've already created this one before. I linked it to that feedback form we already generated. I generated a QR code here and then a custom URL. This is great if you have an influencer campaign or a social media post you want to track, or maybe you have an in-store demo or an IRC and you want to attach a QR code to that. This makes it really easy to create that and then attach it to any WeStock form that you'd like. Going into stores. So again, you're going to be able to see your total stores that you've uploaded. You're going to be able to see your requested stores. The best way to think about a requested store is essentially that's an opportunity for you. That's a lead for you that you're going to eventually want to reach out to because there's consumer demand for that, and you aren't necessarily in that store yet. You're going to be able to see purchase stores. So that's stores where a customer have bought your product using a WeStock rebate. And then your audience stores as well, which is stores at which your audience shops at. These are going to be your top requested banners, your top audience banners. Again, you've got a few quick actions here that we've covered as well. Your requested stores, which is the day one kind of core feature for WeStock, is going to be here. Requests are still critical for growing your audience and growing your store account and really using WeStock in an impactful way. If I go into Walmart here, I'm going to be able to scroll down, see all my requests down to the store level. You're going to use this data, generate reports to open up new accounts, use that first party data, use that consumer demand to get the attention of that retail buyer. Your current store audience, this is going to be your imported stores. You can import and update your stores at any time and see that imported history. And then our partner stores, again, we're really ramping up our retail partners in 2025. So as those new partner stores come on board, we'll continue to update this page as well. On the back end, if you have any updates that you need to make to your brand, you can easily do that here. You can update your profile of your brand. You can update your products here at any time and add any new brands that you want, any new products that you want to. You can manage your subscription. You can also update your privacy in terms of services link. This is critical for when you're running consumer rebate campaigns. You can add your Facebook metapixel here, and then you can check out your web app profile here as well and really see how your product is being represented inside of our web app. Again, this is where our 500,000 plus customers engage with your brand. So it's really important to ensure that you're continuing to keep this up to date with your most relevant products. That's going to be it for me. Again, I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes. I think I failed in doing so, but hopefully this gives you a really nice overview of everything you can do with the dashboard. I would implore you to schedule some time with Brittany or Matt so that they can walk you through everything and let us know your feedback. We're going to have a ton of updates launching over the next couple months and very excited to continue to grow WeStock while we help you grow your brand as well. Thanks so much.